Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today on my channel. I just wanted to give everybody a little update on how my freeze is going. I know I've been absent a little bit here and there, and I know on my last freeze I thought I was going to be getting back to normal. Unfortunately, we had a death of a younger family member, so kind of was thrown for a loop, and so now I'm trying to get back on track again this week. So I thought I'd share what I've made so far and explain how I was last year versus this year and what's going on. So for the Love of Homemade kits, last Monday, I put out this layout and video, and I haven't done this week's yet, but I should hopefully, if everything goes well, after work today, try and get that done. So if I don't have it up tonight, it will be up tomorrow. And then I did get my 6x6 on the 6th up today. It's a couple days late, but I just wanted you to see, how you can use your 6x6 paper pads. So I made this one of my daughter. To kind of explain where I am this year versus last year, and I've kind of come to an acceptance, I want to say, and I think you have to give yourself with this hobby a little grace. But normally I try and shoot for 365 pages in a year. I have yet to make that. And you can see I'm like way behind. January I did 13 layouts, February 20, March I did 11, April I did 5, and right now I've done 2 for May. Whereas in the past, last year, I would have been, let's see, January had 49, February 12, March 14, April I had 17. I didn't do any for May, and June and July I was really low because I had it was summer and a lot of camping, and I was kind of in a creative funk. I'm in kind of one here. I was on a roll in March doing really good, and then a lot of things happened that's kind of caused me to just not be motivated very much. One of those would be the weather kind of was stinky, and I'm really having some major spring fever. The other thing is as I've been on this no spending journey, I've really been going in and doing a lot of organizing and cleaning of my scrap space. So time I would have spent making a layout, I'm now spending with organizing and cleaning and whatever, so I can have a handle, and it's not done. So that's kind of why I've accepted a lower number. And then in March I was back in my mojo, and then work was having us work 11-hour days. Then it was COVID. We were working from home. I was still working 11-hour days. And then it came face masks, and I was doing that in my spare time. And then when I finally get to the point where I feel like I can breathe again, we lost our family member. So just to kind of show you where my head is, it's not with necessarily scrapping 100%. And I'm hoping I can get that changed and back. The other thing is that with the weather finally breaking around here in Illinois, the last 2 weekends when we've had some really super nice days, we've been doing a lot of yard work, and I've just been spending a lot of time outside. I think I needed to get away from the four walls. And what I was kind of afraid of is kind of happening when it comes to my scrapbooking room. This is where I'm working from home at, and after putting in an 8 to 11-hour day, depending on overtime, I don't want to be in this room any longer, which is unfortunately where I scrapbook. So hopefully I can get my head back in the game, but that's kind of where I'm at, not to make a lot of excuses. And I did break my freeze. I forgot to tell it in the last video. The one thing on my 6x6 on the 6th, back at the beginning of the month, my my Cuttlebug had died. The rollers wouldn't work anymore. The gears were stripped. And my husband had fixed it once and it was done. And I have a lot of money invested in dies and things. So I had to make a choice of, did I want to spend money on a new Sizzix, or did I want to try an off-market used Cuttlebug, since they don't make them anymore, but I have all the accessories for it. So I'd just gone on Facebook Marketplace and for a lark to see if anyone had any used ones. And I actually found someone that was selling one in the box, and it was one of the Anna Griffin HSN ones that had the extra long plates and some die cuts and embossing folders and things like that. So I did spend the $80, which I thought was a pretty good deal. Again, if I didn't get it, all the money I've invested in all my other stuff, all my dies, would have been just kind of wasted. So I did do that. And then when I lost my family member, it happened a week and a half ago, kind of in a funk. So I did go on to Peachy Cheap. They had the Magical Forest by Crate Paper as one of their bonus. So I did buy this, which came with a 6x8 paper pad and the bows, sticker book, and then dies. So that was a break in my freeze. And then I haven't gotten a Secret Not Secret Kit Club in a while, waiting for one from Christina. So the money that I had set aside, which was part of my exceptions rule, I did use. And then also, it's not looking like in July they will be having our Scrapbook Expo. Because of it being in a huge convention center, I can't see that they're going to be doing that, or that I'd feel necessarily comfortable going. So I took the money that I had my exception for that, and from my Secret Not Secret kits that I haven't gotten yet. And I did go on to HipKit and bought some of their older kits just to freshen things up and get some new things in, and maybe spark my desire to be in my room a little bit longer and to play. I know it sounds like excuses, but that's where my head is, and that's what we do as scrapbookers. We make excuses. So anyways, when I get that in, it should be here in the next day or two, I'll do a haul and just show you what I was able to get. And then my Friday freeze videos, instead of bashing a paper pad, I will scrap real time something from the hip kits that I got, just so that you can see. They're not going to sit and accumulate in my stash. I'm going to try and use them right away. But I'm hoping this just kind of gives me the boost to want to play. And then next week I have 2 weeks off starting next week. And so I'm hoping that kind of just gives me a mental break that I'm needing right now. I know that everyone's kind of stressed on the COVID thing, and I'm okay working from home, and I'm okay. I'm kind of a homebody, so not going to stores and restaurants, getting curbside's fine with me. And we're getting our backyard to where it's kind of my happy, peaceful place. But it's just a lot of uncertainty. Even though I have the ability to work from home, my company is talking about bringing people back in. And again, with the loss of a family member, this whole thing has just been, my mind's not here. So I didn't mean to whine or vent. I just wanted to explain where my brain was. I'm sure other people are kind of in the same boat, where you just kind of, things pile up and you lose the mojo. And it's just trying to muscle through it and find a way back. I've been doing this for over 20 years. And, I go through ebbs and flows where I'll go gangbusters one month and the next I'm kind of dried out. And I'm in that little bit of a phase right now. So I'm hoping that I will get out of my funk and get you some more content. And I'm also hoping that with me having that 2 weeks off, I can kind of get ahead on the videos. So when I do get in a funk, you don't see them. So anyways, that is my update for my spending freeze. And like I said, when I do get the hip kit, I will show what I got. And then I'll just start on Fridays scrapping those with you as we do our freeze. We're almost done. September it ends, which I can't believe. It's almost been a year. And I've done fairly good with using up what I've got and organizing what I have and making it useful. But, you know, we all have our moments, and this was mine. And again, I'm trying to justify the fact that I used money that was already earmarked for scrapbooking to what I bought. But yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to me babble. And, you know, if you have any recommendations of how to get out of your creativity funk, leave a message down below. I'm always willing to hear and get suggestions. And like I said, sometimes you just have to step away, take a break for a little bit, and then come back with a fresh, you know, clear path and motivation, and do some sketches and see where it takes us. Have a great day and great weekend, or I should say week, and we will see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be having this week's For the Love of Homemade Kits, and Friday for sure you will have another Friday freeze. And like I said, we'll go out and do a real-time video using that hip kit that's supposed to be out for delivery probably tomorrow if they ship like they're supposed to. Anyways, have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.